Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about flash loans. In particular, an application that you can use with zero coding experience. You can lend up to millions of dollars, potentially making you thousands of dollars in the process without having to put up any of your own collateral. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure you guys stick around to the end of the video. Alright guys, so what we have today is a project called Furo Combo. It was released in early 2020 and it's gone on to do many things other than just flash loans. First, we must go over quickly what are flash loans and what they're primarily used for. Alright guys, so practically a flash loan is when you lend money from a protocol for a fee, which then you go and pay that back in the exact same block or the same transaction. Weird, I know, it sounds like why would you want to lend money if you have to pay it back in the exact same block or the same transaction? But today we're going to go over exactly what those use cases are and why you would use them. First use case really is self-liquidation. So let's say that you're bullish on Ethereum and you buy 10 Ethereum at $1,000 each. You might go and lock that in a protocol and then lend $7,500 back from that protocol in stable coins. So your asset value is $10,000 and you've lent 75% of that worth in stable coins. You might cash that out, you need to pay some bills, maybe invest in some other projects or something. And then let's say 6 months down the track, wow, Ethereum's hit $2,000 now. So your total value locked has actually doubled from $10,000 to $20,000, but you still owe $7,500 that you don't have in liquid cash to be able to pay that protocol back to remove your funds. So what you might go and do is you might go and get a flash loan, borrow $7,500, pay back the loan that you've taken out against your Ethereum, remove your Ethereum, sell that Ethereum for the $20,000 that it's now worth, and then take that $20,000, pay back $7,500 and then a couple of dollars of fees for the flash loan, and then you'll have your $12,500 or so dollars that you've just taken out of that protocol to do whatever you like with. Alright guys, the next use case is a collateral swap. So let's say in the scenario that we talked about just then, that if you deposited 10 Ethereum worth $1,000 each, but then a month from now some news comes out and you're worried about Ethereum and you're not too bullish on it, so you might be bullish on Bitcoin instead. So, but you've already spent that $7,500 that you've borrowed from the protocol again. So what you might go and do is get a flash loan for $7,500, and then you could go and use that $7,500 to pay back your Ethereum loan, pull out your Ethereum, swap it for Bitcoin, redeposit it back into that same protocol, and then lend the $7,500 again without having to take it out, sell it, swap it for Bitcoin, redeposit, and so on. It just makes that process a lot simpler and able to do in one single transaction. And lastly, the third case use, which is probably why everyone's here, is arbitrage trading. So let's say that you found a decentralized exchange called Sushi Swap and you found that Bitcoin is selling on there for $50,000. And then you go and look at 1inch, which is another popular decentralized exchange, and Bitcoin is selling for $51,000 on there. What you might go and do is go to the flash loan protocol, lend the $50,000, buy one Bitcoin, resell it on 1inch, make that $1,000 profit, pay a few dollars in fees and the transaction fee, and then boom, you pocket that extra $1,000. And if the liquidity is deep enough and there's a big enough price gap, you could potentially 10x this and lend $500,000, pocketing $10,000. There's been some use cases where people have made millions of dollars in a single transaction by just doing arbitrage trading. Alright guys, so let's go and head over to the computer and have a look at Furo Combo. It's actually an application that has made a front-end graphical user interface that is really user-friendly and pretty much just drag and drop the application so then you can do these flash loans with zero coding experience. Let's head on over. Alright guys, here we are on furocombo.app. The link will be in the description. When you first get here, this is what your screen will look like. You want to make sure you head up the top here and go to create, and then up the top right here it shows the available networks that you can use for flash loans on. So head up the top right, and today I'm going to be using the example on Ethereum. And then what we can do is we can head over to the little wallet icon on the top right here and select wallet, and then go over to MetaMask and connect to the wallet. My wallet already connected because I've previously connected to this protocol. Alright guys, so then we get here, straight over here to the cube here, and what we want to find is Aave version 2. We want to go down to flash loans. So select the flash loan, and here's your first interface. So for the project today, I'm going to be using it as an example that I know has an arbitrage trade. So let's go over to the BAT token, and we'll lend 30 BAT tokens. See, very simple so far guys. Alright, and then we'll just set that. And then what we're going to do here is, this is the ending. So this is when you pay back the BAT tokens, and this is when you lend the BAT tokens. So these are the two separate transactions all in the same block. Alright, so far we haven't really done anything with the money. We're just lending the BAT tokens and we're paying it back, and we actually owe 0.027 BAT tokens so far. So what we can go and do is select another block here, and we can head over to, let's say 1 inch. All right, guys. And what we'll do is we'll swap our 30 BAT tokens and we'll swap them for a token called PAX. All right. And what we're getting is 12.14 PAX tokens. Okay. So let's set that. And what we do is we'll move that in between the transactions. So it's pretty much just a drag and drop of that cube there. So now we're borrowing 30, we're spending that 30 to buy 12 packs, and we're actually owing the whole $30, the 30 BAT tokens amount now because we haven't got it back yet. So what we'll go is we'll go and add another transaction into this block. So we borrowed it from 1 inch. Now let's go to Paraswap, another popular decentralized exchange. And what we'll do is we've swapped 30 BAT so far for 12 PAX tokens. So let's go here and let's select PAX token. And we'll go here and we'll copy the exact same amount because that's the amount we're going to receive. We'll paste it into here. We'll switch this die over to BAT tokens here. And what you can see, guys, is we're going to actually receive 33.68829 BAT tokens for our 12.1 that we bought on the 1 inch platform. So let's set this one over here. And then let's drag it up in between there. So this is pretty much how easy it is, guys. All right. So just up the top here, we've lent 30 BAT tokens from the protocol Aave, and then what we've done with those BAT tokens is we've went and spent those 30 BAT tokens. We've bought 12.1 PAX tokens on 1 inch. We've went over to Paraswap. We've sold those 12.1 inch pack. We've sold those 12.1 PAX tokens for 33 BAT tokens, and then we've repaid the 30 BAT tokens that we've taken in the protocol, as well as a 0.27 fee, which is 0.09% of the total transaction. And up here, you can actually see in the top left corner, you will receive BAT tokens of 3.6 at the moment. But currently BAT tokens are only about 40 cents, guys. So that's about $1.20, $1.30 that we'll make in profit from doing this transaction. But what you've got to take into consideration is this is on the Ethereum network, guys. And the transactions can really vary from $5 if you're lucky all the way to thousands of dollars when the network is very congested. So I'm not going to actually ascend and approve this because it is an arbitrage trade, but it's not one that's going to actually make me profit. I'm going to lose money in the transaction fees on Ethereum. I'll profit BAT tokens, but yeah, so that's pretty much all it is today, guys. Like, that's very simple. If you want, you can head over to the Polygon network. So it will prompt you to switch your network for your MetaMask wallet, and then just the exact same process. They do have limited decentralized exchanges for Polygon and some for Ethereum. You probably won't find all of the decentralized exchanges that you guys use, but they do have a good amount. The great thing about Polygon network is that the transaction fees are very little compared to the Ethereum network. It can cost you a couple of cents. So once you start finding those arbitrage trades that even is only $1.20, depending on the liquidity that is in both of those decentralized exchanges, you could potentially do 300 BAT tokens or 3,000 or 30,000 BAT tokens and turn your profit from $1.20 to $12, etc., until the liquidity kind of balances it out and you're not making money anymore in between. So that pretty much sums up how you can do flash loans using the Furo Combo application. If you guys have any questions about it, don't hesitate to comment it in the section. Alright guys, that sums up today's video. Good luck with your trading, guys, and if you end up making a successful trade or some sort of arbitrage trade, make sure you let me know down in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and make sure you check out any of my other videos on anything tech related. Thanks for watching, Sheldon Cook Tech.